People who left their churches. What was the final straw? I grew up in a close-knit congregation where my family attended 3 times weekly. My father was a deacon. My mother led women's ministry. The church was our entire social world. When I was 16, our beloved youth pastor was suddenly replaced. No explanation given. Rumors swirled, but nothing concrete. That summer, my best friend Kevin confided in me that the previous youth pastor had been inappropriate with him. Kevin had reported it to church leadership, who told him to pray about it and keep quiet to protect the church's reputation. They fired the youth pastor but gave him a recommendation letter for another church. No police report, no counseling for Kevin, just silence. I was devastated. Against my parents' wishes, I accompanied Kevin to file a police report. When church elders found out, they called a special meeting where they explained that handling things internally was God's way. The final moment came when our senior pastor quoted scripture about not taking brothers to court and suggested Kevin's sin of homosexuality had invited the abuse. My parents stayed silent during this meeting. On the drive home, I told them I couldn't return. My father, without looking at me, said, "Sometimes following God means accepting decisions you don't understand." I replied, "And sometimes it means leaving places that call protection of predators God's way." I never went back. Kevin and I both found spiritual communities years later that understood justice and compassion aren't enemies.